Hey guys, my name is Zediac and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 where we're viewing our beautiful Spanish master plan right now. Last episode we managed to hook up all the satellite towns, is what I'm pretty much calling them, around Madrid, into Madrid. We now have train lines coming in and out, we have bus routes around each of these towns, bringing the people to the train stations. We've got things rocking and rolling, which is now causing Madrid to have a huge skyrocketed population growth. The only thing that this city is missing, and the towns around it, is then all the resources for it to continue to grow. Now that's what we're going to take a look at this episode. I did, and I keep talking about eventually expanding Budapest with the airplanes coming in and out by bringing all the satellite towns around it, hooking it up to there. I'm going to leave that for now because what I want to do, if I can turn Madrid into a mega city, which I know I keep saying I want London to be the mega city, the biggest city in the game because I'm from the UK, you know, all that kind of jazz. But I gotta think business at this point, don't I? And if I can get the surrounding towns here booming with the goods that they require, when I'm then eventually able to get Budapest up and running, there's going to be so many passengers that want to travel via plane. And then I thought to myself, if I can get this region booming, it's going to slightly overtake London. But then if I try and do something about squeezing an airport in London, then London will hopefully reap all the benefits from the expansions we've caused down here. Only time would tell. But guys, if you are enjoying the series, please smash that like button down below. If you are new in here, then make sure you do subscribe so you're notified when our next episode does come out. So, that is the game plan. We're going to make Madrid think they're good, but for London to reap the benefits in the long run. Now, what we're going to take a look at then is getting things all set up. Now, last episode we did get set up to the point where we now bring in steel all the way over to this goods factory. The only thing it doesn't have right now is plastic. Now we have plastic, the ability to kind of produce plastic nearby where we have this the chemistry plant over here. It does require oil. Now oil can be produced all down here, so we're going to work with this area momentarily. Once we've got the plastic and we can bring it down to over here, we've then got goods, which that is one of the items that Madrid needs. Also, nearby, Leon needs goods. Rome potentially needs goods as well. So we've got quite a bit of stuff that we can pretty much all get set up and done to get rocking and rolling. I also want to create a secondary train going to and from all the way down from Lisbon through Madrid to Bordeaux to Paris to Brussels. And also think about doing a bus route around here too, because Brussels doesn't have a bus route just yet. But we'll get all that stuff set up momentarily anyway. So first thing we're going to focus on then is getting the plastic run done. Also by doing the oil, I can then start creating fuel, which is something else Madrid needs as well. So this is really, really important that we get this all set up. Now, there's a few ways in which I can pretty much do this. Well, there's more and more planes coming in. We're going to put it into play mode. I've got the option to either bring all this oil right now to here, this refinery. If I can create like a little airport. I could create a harbour. Probably going to end up creating a harbour. Easiest way to probably do it, to transfer the goods. And it's one of those things. Do I do 50-50 where maybe these two here bring the oil to that refinery? It's a tough one. I mean, I can deliver this in multiple directions. If I brought that over to there and that to over there, that classes two places, which will upgrade that completely. So I think via boats. Boat's not the quickest option, but I can do it in such huge quantities, right? That's what we're hoping for anyway. So if I go cargo harbour, spin this right round, and oh my goodness me, the elevation change is real. It's real right now, isn't it? It's elevation change. So let's sort this out. So if I flatten here, so we're going to artificially sort this all out. If I smoothen as much as I can to kind of hopefully bring down the gradient. Would that work in our favour in any way, shape or form? If I place that there, can I then bring the road up? Right, a road just there. Can I go straight up? Now, is that connected to this? It is. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. So let's just quickly configure this to get rid of you. To then create two cargo section. So one there, one there. With then a landing on both sides here. So it's out in navigatable waters. I think that's down to the fact that we've got to sort out the land around. So if I flatten to this point, that's still smooth, isn't it? There we go. Push that up a bit. Is that enough then to kind of configure the rest? Yeah. Bam. It's a bit funky, but we can roll with it. We can roll with it. We're smoothing it all off. There we go. So that gives us two big harbors then. So I can ship the fuel to over here. Well, I can ship the oil to over here to create fuel. And then over to the plastics factory up here as well to drop off the plastic. So before we do that then, I'm actually just going to funnel all three of these down here. Now again, easiest way to do it, I mean, well, a simple way to do it would be by trains, but it's in an awkward format, so I might as well just kind of keep it to vehicles, right? So if I upgrade the roads then to being like a highway style road, or as close as we can get to a highway style road, speed limit of 80, anything higher? 50? Okay, we'll go for the 80 road limit here. Upgrade 1 is just there. So, oh my goodness me, the zoom is unreal. So upgrade all of this road here. So too much curvature apparently to upgrade all that road. So what if I kind of created a little snap just there? Okay, too much curvature apparently. So if I bring it down to here. And then we'll kind of create our own little section. Why is that not... Oh, I might say, why is that not bending? I haven't set it up correct. Down to there. Pretty much going straight. To here. Keep it all flat. So this here, I could have it instead. If I bring that round. To here. And if I went flat there, I want to keep it all flat as we kind of like carve it into the whole mountain kind of side of it. So it's a bit weird while I've kind of got up and running, but it should work. I mean, I'm not really going to utilize this area or builder on it, so it doesn't really matter how it looks. So buildings then, we want the cargo, well, we basically want a truck stop, don't we? That's kind of basically what we want. And if I spin this round then, so obviously one here, spin you right round, one there, spin you right round, and then one here. Simple, right? Super simple. Now the options I've got is I can incorporate all three of them in one route. So to pick up there, drop off there, pick up there, drop off there, pick up there, drop off there, or I could do 3 individual routes. I wonder how that would go. Oh snap, hold on. I forgot I need to do the truck drop off. Which, also thinking about it, if I'm having so many vehicles coming down this area, what if I do multiple drop-offs? So I'm thinking they all kind of reach over, right? Yeah. So it'll all drop off it into this is where I want it to drop it off to. So let me try that again then. So new line. From there to there. I'm trying to divide the stations it stops off at. So 2, 4, and 6. So 2. 4 and 6, and then 1. Load anything but that. 3 and 5. As simple as that may be. Done, right? Or at least we think we're done. But if I just place this, for example, just there, for example, you know, for a second, and buy a ton of vehicles. So they hold 30 at a time. So if I bought 30 trucks, because I expect to be able to pump a load of goods into this. Line 41. So a lot of vehicles. I eventually expect them to be kind of completely staggered all over the place. And it would mean configuring these. Let me fast forward, because I don't actually know which side it's going to be placing the oil on. This side here. So then extend these so we can store as much oil as possible. So will they all go the same place first? By the looks of it, yes they will. So for now they'll just collect what they can collect. And over time they'll eventually be spread out in all directions. That's kind of what we're hoping for. So we'll leave it like that. They'll do what they've got to do. It's a long-winded route. I could have made it more efficient with trains, stuff like that, but I'm not really doing anything with this area in general. So I can just keep it like this. All good. Alright, there we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So that, like I said, that will eventually just do what it needs to do. And because I've got them staggered at different stops, they can all get to the same point. We can unload 3 trucks at once rather than just one. So that's slowly getting its goods, and then eventually I can then ship it over once it starts refining it. So, let's get this going. So I think first things first then, we'll start by creating the plastics. Now, looking at it, when it does then want to bring the plastics over, what would be the best option for us? Well, it's got to go directly to over here, so I need to drop a little shipping. So I might as well just keep it all to do with ships at the minute. So, boats, spin you right round. So if I place this in, let's just say just here for now, and then hopefully I can get the road connected all the way up. So that goes there. Too much of a slope apparently. So that goes to there fine, but is that then still classed as connected to there? Yes, it does. So quickly configure you, because we will need to get the larger cargo section. And then the landing needs to be outside navigatable waters. There we go. Bam. So place 2 on there as well. So that means then I can technically bring the oil, refined oil, over to here. So we can go a simple back and forth ship doing that. Then I'm going to want to ship it goes from here then to over here. So this might be a bit juicy. Trying to get something here in. Because look at the sheer drop in that land. Right, if I place that there, it's all about now just trying to get a road in. So road to there. So that would go to here just fine. And it is technically connected, so I can't complain, can I? I can't complain. Right, configure. I just got to hope I can squeeze a large one in. And the landing just there. So I only need it to pretty much drop it off. And then it will drive the goods into Madrid. That's what it will pretty much do. So if I set up a new line then, from here to here. And then a new line from here to here. So I know I need to rename all my lines. I keep forgetting to do it, and I'm well aware of it, guys. I'm well aware of it. So Barcelona Port then. We are picking up nothing but oil. And then dropping off nothing but oil. I could loop it into the same loop, but it won't pick up as much plastic going that way, and it would just take forever. So just keep it nice and simple. Then line 43, obviously picking up nothing but the plastics and unloading nothing but the plastics. Simple, right? Or so he says. So get that just there. buy 2 beautiful large cargo ships for it now. Which do this one does the plastic. So I buy you. Ooh, lots of new vehicles. Ooh, there's quite a few. Oh, new tankers and stuff for the oil. Nice. And I need one that then does oil. You. Now I'll buy 2 of them ones. So the 2 oil tanker ships, line 42. And then this ship, line 43. There we go. So it'll take a little bit of a while, but we should now start seeing oil being produced down here. And that will take a while to, you know, really get into the swing of things. But it won't be until I transport the oil over to there to create fuel, where that will really upgrade and level up. It'll take a while for these to ultimately also kind of be in the swing of things too. You know, increasing all the transport. But not too shabby. We have a truck stopping all the time, so it should have a nice constant supply. Should have a nice constant supply at all times. Beautiful. So yeah, that will then drop off the plastics once it's all done and dusted, and we're on to a winner. So it's already got some beautiful, delicious oil right there. Okay. So we'll get the fuel. While that does what it's got to do then, we'll then start getting the fuel all set up on this side. So what I'll do here then is we'll first drop in a cargo harbour. So if I just pull it just here, we'll get a road going directly up, which shouldn't be too... Okay, I might say it shouldn't be too much of a bother, but... by the looks of it, it is. If I do it to there, is that enough to connect it? It is, okay, so it's still connected. Right, cargo. So, can I do a landing both sides? Yeah. Because we want to bring in the goods, and then we also want to take the fuel to where I need to take it. So then at this point then, we're doing a new line from here to there. Oh, damn, that lag. Now, is this on the other side? Can I switch it to the second one? There we go. So that will go over to there. Then I need to bring the fuel in. I mean, I could just use this stop. So if I went from the... Oh, no, not a second one. I need a new line altogether. From there, then to here. I've got to do some configuration to get that set up. So from Naples port here, what it would then be doing is only bringing fuel. And then in the other place, only unloading fuel. And that's when I had to switch it over to a truck. But line 44 from Barcelona port here. Only bringing that. Only unloading that. As simple as that is. Yeah. So, again, we're going to need some more ships. But then because I'm then sending this to a secondary place, it should upgrade this whole business. And the shipment is not fully 400% just yet, but we're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. I might have to switch out these lines to then all being like 3 individual ones. We'll just see how it goes. But if I buy some ships then, so this one, we'll buy one for now. Send it on route 44. And then I need to do another fuel one. Send it on route 45. So it'll just be ones for now. It'll just be ones for now. And then let me just sort this side out as well. So... truck stop. Oh, that's a point. Is that... it's not connected as that, is it? It's too far away. So I'm going to have to have like another one in altogether. Yeah, that works and connects. Now, are we dropping any goods in here yet? We're technically not. Now, let me take a look at Madrid. Right, let me do it this way. So all the fuel's over this side. So that's where I want my truck stop for the fuel. So if I placed it, for example, just here in the dead center, and then the goods, let's just place it here, dead center. So fuel left, packages right. So in that sense, another new line would then technically go from here, which that would be purely fuel, which will go to there. So from Barcelona sidings here, picking up fuel. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. I haven't done truck stop. I've done passenger stop. My bad. It's the truck and load I need to do. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. So here, there. Right, back in business. Victoria Street. And then only unloading the fuel there. I will get the new line set up next. Which will go from here then to this one. Which this one will be purely packages. Or goods, it will be in this case. And only unloading goods. So it's quite long-winded and a lot of lines that I've got added in. But that's really going to inject life into Madrid. Wow. It's going to be very interesting. So we don't have vehicles yet on these routes. Which I'll get set up in just a second. Did they have any goods? Yeah, they had some goods coming in. So are they now producing anything? No, it's not enough to produce anything just yet. But because that is now able to ship to ultimately two areas. The shipment's gone to 200. It just needs the transportation to go up. And then we're on it. It's very exciting, isn't it? It is. Also, these are increasing 100%, 100%, 86%. That's kind of increasing as well. They've got quite a bit on board. That's got quite... Yeah, if I turn that one around... Cannot turn it around. I was hoping I can delay it so it's kind of staggered a bit more. But it is what it is. Is that bringing any plastic? That's bringing plastics for the first time. Has this had any plastics yet? Not yet. So really, I should be getting some vehicles up and running now, shouldn't I? Where's my vehicle depot? Is that it there? Yeah. So buy vehicles then. So all cargo. Yeah, that does a bit more. So if I buy two of them. And then stick it on. I'm going to make sure I do the right route. That goes to... Yeah, it is that one there for the fuel. And then I want all cargo. And we'll buy two of these. And that goes on Route 47. So we've got vehicles on them routes right now. So then we should start producing goods if the goods are coming in. And we'll see as time continues. So that's got a little bit of plastic there in play. That's just had a load dropped in right now, so it will keep producing even more. The gap between the two ships right now is getting a little bit bigger. There is a lot of fuel waiting. Oh, that's still not set up the way I wanted it to. I wanted this to be on this side. So we can kind of visually see the two differences of fuel. That's still producing. Yeah, that's slowly leveling up right now, which will then, once it gets to that next section, then we're producing even more. There we go. So now it should start pumping out even more. As more and more vehicles keep dropping off the goods, we should have a nice consistent flow. Yes, boys. Okay, we're on it. We're on it. Is this producing the fuel yet? Well, no, because it hasn't really had anything, has it? But the ship sailing all that way has got one hell of a distance to go. One hell of a distance to go. Right, still yet to have any plastics, but the ship is on the way. Once we got a nice little kind of route going on, then we can really see the demand change as time goes on. So Madrid then, it's starting to plateau now because it's plateauing at the maximum passengers it can transport. The grids are all there for the roads. It's just now pretty much waiting for the goods to arrive so we can just go expansion crazy all over again. So while we wait, we've got to sort out, which one is it right now? Is it this one? The amount of passengers waiting to go to well, look at that. All the way up to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. It's either I increase the train or I add double capacity on the lines, which is what I need to do more than anything else. So we're going to extend the train lines right now, and we'll start by underground. So first things first, should I make them more high-speed rail? That would be probably my first kind of go-to, is the high-speed rail on it. So, okay, let me start here. So if I start here, I'm going to run parallel with all of this, a second line. And we're going to use waypoints to really kind of get it all up and running. So to there. And if I bring it in, like that, I then need to... How do I upgrade it? Track modification. Is it already high speed rail? No. But this is how we do it. Have we got to do it like this all individually? It's quite long-winded, isn't it? Alright, do the platform as well. So bringing that in. Like that. So what we do then is we first set, for example, the waypoint. And let's say that that is the coming in version. That is the going out that way. And then on this side... There we go. So we set the waypoints. We just haven't done the signals. So I can do this. So if you're coming in that way, that one needs to wait. Just there. If one's heading out, that one needs to wait just there. So that's how we're going to replicate it going all the way forward now. So that should have split that line, which it has. So we know it's all underway and working. So this is what I want to do going all the way up. I know I can do it in different kind of systems. I can make shorter little sections, but once I get this set up, I can have multiple trains all doing the same thing, using the same route, which is really exciting. It's just annoying that I've now got to go around and do it all. I mean, I've got like additional, whatchamacallits, platforms anyway. So... Do I extend this way? I'm going to extend this one. Make it all follow all the way up. So if I just bring that to there for now. And let me... because it all goes a little bit skew-if at this point here. Let me just delete all this. Delete that little crossover there. Delete all that there. Because we're redoing it. Now, again, I got to get it set up. See, by doing the whole length in 2 tracks, makes it so much more easier to have multiple trains because they can then drive longer distances while moving. I've got to do more signals as well. So if there's 2 trains going down to there, one will kind of wait all the way over here until that next one leaves. So I'll get all that set up. It's quite a long kind of system we have to get up and running. But if I just run this all the way down to... Okay, I'll do it to this point here. And then bring that in. Should I do it from over this side? There we go. That'll work wonders. So I've done it to the second thing over on this side. But I'll do a little connection underground just there. Oh, it's not possible. It's because that I'll do it here. Is that where the tunnel here starts? So let me just quickly upgrade all the missing bits now. So the way up to there. There we go. Wonderful. And do the same thing here then. So the left lane is coming back, the right lane is going forward. So do it like that. So they're the waypoints. So, okay, so there we go. So that's coming this way. So obviously this one would wait on a signal if there's a train there. So where's the crossover on this point? It happens just here. So as that's coming down then, obviously that will clearly wait for you there. There we go. So that also then splits it again. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So splits it wonderfully there. Goes all the way up to there. Sound. I've got to add so many more signals on. Don't get me wrong. I've still got to add so many more signals on. I'm just trying to get the bare minimum first established before I continue. So then, high speed rail. Now where are we going? I don't like how it connects over in Brussels. I know that for a fact. So which side am I doing it on? Right, so if I run it from here. And it's pretty much going all the way now to Paris. I know I've got multiple stations to kind of play with, but I want to keep it as it is on this one line. So that goes into there. Oh, wow, that kind of separates in a different fashion. I don't know how I feel about that now. But if I quickly upgrade this... There we go. Right, I might as well upgrade the whole thing. And it's all done then at that point, isn't it? There we go. Well, what's the issue now? What's the issue? What have I done from upgrading that train track? So train... Huh? There's a train there. And train 10. Whoa, hold on. Have they messed up on their own fingers right now? They have, haven't they? Right, train 10 is here. Right, can you turn back round? Right, train 12. Can you turn around? Wait, I'm confused. Train... Wait, what? We have the signals here for this eventuality. Right, you? Who are you? Train 10. Where's train 12? Are you underground? How did that happen? Right, it's over here, train 12. How did that legit happen? I have the signals in place. I have all the signals in place. In what world did that happen? Oh, I don't know. That's the first time it's happened, though. It's as soon as I clicked there, something weird happened. I don't know if it's because I was upgrading train tracks or what. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to business. So, we've got to here, which I'm not sure how I feel about this. But it's decided to use that route because it's the shortest distance one. So, if I just quickly get now set up, it's funky, I know. But let's just get let's just get it all done. Waypoints. Right, it's that way and that way. I know it's doing the wrong way at the minute. Right, get rid of that. And then a signal, you would wait there. And then over on this side, happens just there. But where's the train? Has the train already made... Yeah, the train's already made its way through. So waypoints would be there to there, and then the signal would be there. So that splits that route up now wonderfully. So we're almost there, guys. We're almost there right now. We're almost there. Right, high-speed rail. So it comes out of this little section. And then, right, this is going to be a little bit more difficult now. Alright, bring it to here. Alright, so first things first, cut in just there. So this won't be an amazing one, it's gonna be quite slightly an awkward one. Because of how this all plays out. But signals, bam, bam, well waypoints, and then a signal. So that should have split that, which it has. And then the last one is just to here. Right. So again, high-speed rail. And okay, so I think we'll start it from over this side. So again, we shouldn't have any issues. Apart from now not being able to kind of get them connected. There we go. There we go. So then the waypoint. Nice. Oh. I messed that up there. So that splits it there. So it's all now split. It's all now split on 2-lane tracks, and it goes into a singular track as it gets to each station. So all I've got to do now at this point is to be able to make sure, and I'll start it just here, is to be able to make sure that when we do the signals, because obviously if a train's waiting, for example, here, for a train to go past, if a train's waiting there, it means no other train will use this entire track all the way back up to that station, is what would happen. So I've got to make sure that every so often we do a signal on both sides. So a train can utilize... Oh, Sediak! So a train can utilize both sides of it, and then it'll move on to the next signal if there's another train pretty much waiting. That's pretty much what it does. So when one train passes one signal, the next train can move on to the next signal. And so on is how we've got to get it all set up. So if I do on there. And I'm giving it quite a bit of distance between each one for the length of the train. I've already forgotten on what side. Okay, yeah, so top is coming towards. Alright, that should be fine. Now this one's completely funky altogether. But I ain't going to change it now. I've got too much invested in this, guys. So there. Now you could have them a lot closer. But we'll just kind of keep them like this. To there, and then we're over to this side. I'm hoping this all works, because it was going to be so freaking annoying if it don't. It's going to be so annoying if it don't work. Right, I think we're okay. He thinks, he says. He thinks. Right, so first things first, these are the finances on this train. Doing amazing. Doing amazing. We are going to jump on the line, manage the vehicles. And we are going to completely sell that train altogether. So there's now technically no train on this route, which is not a good idea for us. We're going to buy vehicles, and we're now going to buy multiple of these vehicles. So high-speed rail. What's looking really, really fast? This one. I don't know if we got electric on it, but we'll go with it anyway. Passenger. Holds 33. So we'll only do a 230 capacity. No, we'll actually only do a 165 because we can have multiple of these trains right now. I'll have 5 on that route. And yeah, we're missing electrical tracks. I thought we were missing something. So, upgrades. Now I gotta add the electrical modification. It's only on certain areas we haven't got it. Oh. And the majority you probably see it's on the tunnels and the actual station themselves. So I'll quickly run through all of this right now. We're missing this. No, we've done that bit. There we go. I do it all because you just never know. Right, we should be okay at this point. So back over to here. Oh, no. Okay, I'm still missing something then. Where would that be? So I've done all that. Oh, was it literally just that bit of the actual... It was just that tiny bit into the depot. So there are trains now come out one by one. So the next one won't come out until that train's past that signal. So if that is the case... Right, hold on. Yes, it should work. I've got 5 on, so I don't need as many as before. Because we got 5. They're going to be coming every so often. And over time, they will be spaced out. So let's do this justice. And we'll soon get told if there's an issue on the line. We'll soon get told. But that allows us then to have additional trains on the same route. I don't know whether me getting rid of the first train... Yeah, me getting rid of the first train is then completely killed off all the passengers I had waiting before. But now we start seeing a lot more passengers moving. Also, on the other scale of it, it's now starting to get fuel and goods. Madrid is. So, charts, it plateaued. Now it's going for another expansion. So that's all coming together. That's actually working, right? There's tons of plastics being waiting over here right now. So where's the ship for that? Is this the ship? Yeah, it's going to pick up pretty much all of them waiting. Good stuff. So how are we doing over here then? So this is literally producing maximum. We've got loads waiting right now. So line 42, which is this one. The ship is coming back to pick it all up. Second ship is coming back as well. So that'll pick everything that is currently waiting right now. This for the fuel then. Got 24 waiting. It's just got a ship now heading out. And that almost picks up a full load as well by the looks of it. So that's good. That's going to pick up some more as well. It's all coming together. I'm impressed. Very impressed. So Madrid can now start growing. Even more than it is already. Yes. So that's got a lot of people waiting to go back to Bordeaux, the opposite route. I don't know if a train... Okay, the first train is coming back to pick people up right now. So obviously, in the grand scheme of things, it waits there, you can see, until this train passes through. Unless there's another train coming. Who will move first? Oh, okay, I think this train just got the best of it. I mean, I could set it up where it uses multiple platforms. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me doing that right now. There's no train coming now, is there? So that train should move next. Which it does. So there is nothing stopping me kind of, using multiple platforms. But that'll pick a load of people up. Probably won't pick the full load up because there will be people that it's picked up from Lisbon. But there we go, guys. So we should see a consistent turnaround now in passengers, which is really exciting. Which could be then transferred over to the airplane. But it probably won't be until I've got more people built up in Budapest. But yeah, the chart should now really, really start expanding. Right, okay. So let me first configure this then and add in a little bit more on the cargo side of it. There we go. And how's it looking on the old plastics here? So that really is more just dropping off the fuel when it's got the goods. So that's bringing plastics over right now for this. So that should then fill up a load. That's a steel truck. That is okay. So how many vehicles on that line? There's 2 vehicles, which they each carry 25. So that we're picking up 50 goods, which is half of the goods currently available. That is the ship bringing fuel over. Now I think we're okay. I think we're okay for now. So that's pretty cool. The only one thing I want to do is get a bus route around Brussels so we can get more passengers coming over to this stop. It might diminish the amount of people wanting to use the train route. Because that's at full capacity right now. Almost. Is the next train going to bring a load of people in? That's at full capacity. So we're kind of struggling to get the passengers from Amsterdam and Rotterdam, aren't we? Well, from Brussels to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. It depends on how many it unloads here. If there's any that it unloads. Let's find out. No, not really. But it could be this the initial backlog. Is what it could be. Right, this has got 165 on board right now. Does it drop any off? Let's find out. Drops a couple off and then a couple get sent on their way. Okay, that hasn't got the full maximum load on right now. So this will have to drop a few people off and then pick a few people up. But there is a lot of people waiting here. I can even go as far as to, extend the carriages, or does it add more trains on it? But we definitely need a bus route going around here. So we've got a route kind of semi going around Amsterdam. You can kind of see that route right now. It'd be nice to extend it a little bit further down. There is a stop just there. So if I added a bus stop there and then finally here. And then that route, which is the Amsterdam bus line here. So High Street is there. So he gets to Grange Road. Which way is it going? Okay, I see how it's doing it. So then... Oh no, I'm doing a new line. What am I doing? Add station. Queensway. Oh, this actually, do you know what? It's not actually going to work the way I want it to. Right, we'll start again on it. So add stations. So here. So I might have killed off a load of stations right now, but it's okay. So it goes up to here. I'm going to add a stop just there. Yeah. Bam. Bam. And then back to Queensway. So, yeah. Does what it needs to do. It's not perfect. But it should be alright. All the buses now are going to scatter in different directions. But I managed to kind of pull a few people from over here. Brussels around here is a bit crazy right now, isn't it? So, do the same thing here then. If I had a stop just there. And we'll kind of go around the Recon a little bit. So I'm not going to do it on the edge there, because we're going to miss out a load of people in the middle. But if I do a stop here. I do a stop there. Just there. Might as well bring them all the way up here. Over to there. To there. And that should be a decent route. So a new line now. So this will bring a lot more people to the area, but also it might take the heat a little bit off the train station too. So buy some new vehicles for that passenger. Ooh, these are nice. I'll buy 3. I've got to go around all my routes as well and slowly start upgrading a lot of them. That's a given. Okay, so when you check the actual load, you can see all these want fuel, which shows you that this is part of Amsterdam and Rotterdam, this side of it. There's a fuel station there, so all I got to do is bring over the crude oil. I know we're producing a lot up here still. And we're still using like an old-fashioned train to deliver them goods. But damn, boy. The damn. There's so many places we can pretty much bring it from anyway. So how are we looking over here then? There's still a lot of passengers needing to be transported. I might have to add a few more trains on that route because what I got right now is not holding up. They're all pretty much at maximum capacity. How are we doing now in the charts? Still skyrocketing, which is really, really, really good to see. So this line right now in terms of finances, making decent money. If I need to add a few more trains on then, don't it, by the looks of it? Because they're all coming through right now, making serious cash. But then again, that doesn't really have many on board. Actually, do you know what? I think we might have found that little level playing field. I just need them more spread out is probably my biggest issue. When's that next train coming in from over here? Here it is. So that's got... I mean, that's at full capacity as well. We'll buy 2 more of them. So, electric. So, no, I'll buy 3 more. There we go. So going in the opposite direction then. So we always got a train coming at some point. I know I could have done larger capacities, but I need them more frequently, which means more trains thrown onto it. I just need them more frequently. So it is kind of annoying now that they're having to stop there when I've got multiple platforms that I can utilize. That is then kind of annoying at that point, isn't it? But I suppose it is what it is. I mean, it's an easy thing to do as well, is change it over. I got another train waiting over here at this point. That's probably what's making them be so late and staggered. So that one takes priority. There isn't one coming down now. So that will be the next one. There's only 99 people waiting, well, nearly 100 people waiting to go to Bordeaux anyway. So that will pick them all up. I'll just select everybody up right now. Okay, not bad. I'm going to see how them trains do over time is what we'll do. Right, good stuff. Still lots of people waiting to go to Paris right now, which should start bringing loads of people back. How is the hold up over here? So on line 3, which is this line here right now, which could do with adding in a fair few more people, but they all just get picked up straight away. So adding an electric line so the trains are faster is going to be a really, really important factor at some point on that line. Lots of people waiting for line 7 right now as another train makes its approach. We should see it momentarily. There we go. So how many get picked up right now? So it drops a load of people off. They pretty much all get picked up right now. So how's the finances on this line doing? So I've just spent a load of money right now in buying a load of goods. In the recent years, the money has gone through the roof in terms of expenses because we now got so many more trains on that route. So only time will tell if it pays off. Only time will tell. And that's why we got to expand the cities more so there's more passengers utilising it. And I think eventually having them use both sides of the stations, 2 platforms to a train line, is really going to keep the trains a-flowing. That's going to be really, really important. Otherwise, they're just going to be sitting there waiting and no one's really moving. So Madrid, really it's still skyrocketing. When it comes to the major cities right now in this place, it was either London or Amsterdam was the big boys. Still, it is London and Amsterdam. Paris is not far behind, considering I haven't really done anything to Paris apart from bring people to it. Madrid has had a huge boost recently, a huge boost. So that's interesting to see. Paris has really gone for it, hasn't it? What do Paris want? They want food and machines. I mean, we've got wheat there. Is there like a food farm nearby down here? So we can provide food fairly easy for them. And it's built on a river system as well. It's not the best systems to kind of bring people or kind of grow a city on top of, but it works for them. That's the amazing side of it. It kind of just works for them. Really impressed. Actually really impressive how it's kind of ticking along. But I think the only thing that's going to slow us down with this line making money, line 7, finances, is the fact that they're having to wait for each platform. I need to divide the platforms in 2 to really maximize the money. Otherwise, it just ain't going to work for us. But we'll get that set up next episode anyway. We got so many more trains coming in. It's also probably looking at switching the trains up to all not being a certain type of train because it's too expensive to run. I got to watch the maintenance side of it. But we turned a profit 1 year. This year we've spent too much money on this whole system, which shows you why we got to divide them up. So this line here right now, got a lot of people waiting, but it's just picking them all up. That's consistently making money too. So we're doing good. I don't think there's anything to worry about just yet. A few little teething troubles maybe, but nothing big of a problem just yet. But in the grand scheme of things, there is 3 cities, Bordeaux, Barcelona and Lisbon, that need bricks, which are very easy to get up and running. Food needs to come down to here, which is a food farm nearby. Okay, you need tools, machines, tools as well. So it's all nearby. We just got to get it rocking and a-rolling, guys. Just got to get it a-rocking and a-rolling. But for now, we're going to end it for here, guys. Huge improvements right now. We've got this whole system down here up and running as well. So things are looking up for us. I hope you guys do enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.